太太，你看太太啊，
介绍一下你的太太。
对，她叫
哇，
Tammy 啊，好
很漂亮。她现在在吗？
啊，在Tammy，
你叫她叫什么？
我叫她 Tammy，
汤米，她的名字叫什么？
来，我现在让她一个人坐到这里，对不对？
没关系，你
还
们可以
是我们两个？
一起，你们可以一起。
嗯，
两个人对吧？
对，来，好吧。
Hello,
Hi,
how are you?
great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Can you introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Tamara, or as Jackie calls me, Tammy. My friends also call me Tammy. I'm American. I'm originally from Washington, D.C. But I also spent some time in Heidelberg, Germany, because my father was German. My mother is American. I've been living in China for several years. I first lived here from 2009 to 12, and then I returned in 2015. And I've been living here ever since.
Good. Can you speak Chinese?
我会说中文，但是我怕我的中文水平不太高。
很好呀。
Jackie 她鼓励我们天天说中文，但是我的水平还不太高。
So, can I ask you questions in Chinese or in English? I ask you some simple questions.
Sure. How about, do you want to ask me some questions in Chinese? Maybe
Yeah.
I can answer in English?
Oh, fine. 你大概我想知道你们第一次见面是在什么时候？
什么时候？2012. I met Jackie in the subway here in Beijing. At that time, I was living in Wangjing, and I had just gotten off work. And Jackie did, get off work as well at that time. And so I was standing on the subway, looking into the glass pane of the subway, and just, not thinking anything special. And all of a sudden, I saw a big, shiny, smiley face looking at me. And I turned around and I saw this very handsome man called, Jackie. And he asked me, 你会说中文吗? And then I said, 我会说有一点点. And then we started a conversation, in Chinese. And we took a little walk together and I slowly got to know him better. So the first impression was someone who's very outgoing, optimistic, positive, and not as reserved. Usually when you're in the subway here in Beijing, most people don't want to talk to you unless we maybe want to practice for English or something. But Jackie was genuinely interested in, getting to know me, making friends. So that's where we met, Beijing subway.
Okay, so Jackie, 你为什么想要跟 Tamara 说话呢？当时
那天我是2012年，那天我是去做 model，然后呢，那天我还在想，为什么今天下班那么早？然后我就去坐地铁，我说下班早嘛，那好吧，我也没有什么事情，那我就行，因为那个的2012年的时候，我找了一个住的地方，是一个上下铺的，一个晚上是15块钱，如果我去就付15块，如果我不去，这15块就不用给。所以那天我在想，没什么事，那我都先回去吧。我觉得明天后天还有什么事情，然后坐地铁，然后我上车的时候，他在我的前面，刚好我看到他的第一眼的时候是他的背影，是他的短发，可能我喜欢短发的人吧。然后上车之后呢，刚好他上车之后就往右拐，在一个角落里面。然后我上去之后，刚好下午的时候人不多，然后我就看到他刚好也会一点英文，对吧？我就在想，可能那种以前当保安的时候那种职业习惯，我就说Where are you from? You speak in Chinese? 他说我可以说，但是我会说中文啊。然后我心里在想，他如果会说中文，那我不是更好？所以我们两个就慢慢的 slow 的，就是我慢慢的说中文，没想到他听得懂。 然后没想到是什么，就是刚好我们两个人只坐2站，是同时下车的。我不是有意找他下车，刚好我们两个下车的地方，没想到我住那个上下铺的地方和他的家不远，刚好我们两个下的那个站是同一个地方，刚好出口也是同一个地方，所以我们下车以后，我们两个又聊了一会儿，然后走了分开的时候，我就职业习惯吧，就留了一个电话，留了一个电话以后呢，然后大概过了有5天了，6天了，哎，我突然想起来，我说，哎，我还认识一个外国人，我应该给他发一个短信吧，所以我就拿起我那个诺基亚50块钱买的手机，我说你好，我叫 Jackie， 你还记得我吗？他说当然。然后刚好我们两个住的不远，然后我说那出来可以走一走，然后我们俩就是第一次在一个免费的公园走了一走，他买了1瓶2块钱的农夫山泉矿泉水，然后我们紧接着然后又走了第2次、第3次、第4次、第5次，突然感觉我感觉他很好，你放心，可不是第一次见面我就说你做我太太，我没想过。我留了他电话，第5天、第6天我才想起来，我还认识他，在我的手机里面，所以我才发了一个短信给他。所以没想到见面以后，第一次就出来可以走一走，因为2个很近，走一走，我才发现，他是那么的好，他正是我所想的。突然之间我又想到我的梦想，所以我才给他讲，所以我们2个是这么慢慢在一起。
所以是差不多见面的第5次才有那种化学反应的，是不是？
哎，对，并不是第一次不是啊。第一次你知道，如果他和我第一次出来的话，那个不算约会啊，不是的，只是认识朋友，可以出来走一走。反正不远嘛，反正他下班也没什么事儿，就出来走一走，刚好他可以听一下中国人说中国话。可能我这个中国人给他的中国的东西，中国的文化可能是不一样的。我相信每一个中国人、外国人了解中国都不一样，所以我就和他说，毕竟我是一个比较乐观的人，所以给他就这么聊一聊第一次，然后我们去了一趟肯德基，然后就聊一聊，然后第3、第4、第5次都差不多，然后我才感觉他的性格很适合我。这正是我要的。对，4、5、6次差不多。对。
那 Tamara 你是第几次？你是第几
次
觉得你 fall in love with him？
见面第几次？
That's kind of hard to say.
Hard to say.
Very hard to say. Hard to say. I think, every day you spend together, you're still discovering new aspects about your partner. And that makes every day an adventure and a discovery, which I'm still enjoying.
Yeah. Okay, now we are going to do a test. Can you guys prepare a pen and a paper?
A test?
Yeah, a test.
OK，
我们需要你们每个人都有一支笔和一张纸。
一张纸。
对，每人一支笔，一张纸，不能偷看哈。
好。
Okay, now.
Jackie，让我来吧。
好，请。
可以 ，OK， 一人一支。
请我们先来测试。Now we test the first question. Please write down 5 things that you love most about Jackie. This question is for Tamara. Please write down 5 things that you love most about Jackie. 好的 ，Jackie， 我们有给你问题，请你写下5个方面你最喜欢他的，最喜欢 Tamara 的5个方面，或者5件事，或者5个 anything 都可以。
好的。
Okay, can you share with us what?
Sure. Well, first of all, he's a very loving person.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, he's optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
Third, he has a can-do attitude, which I like.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth, he's a creative person. I also consider myself creative to a certain extent, so I think we're a good match.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, he has a lot of empathy, for people who are in pain or feeling sad. Mm-hmm. So empathy.
Sounds great. How about you, Jackie?
好。
你写下的是什么呢？
我写的第一个是性格，第二个是他的身形，知道为什么？因为在我们家，我的他们呢去过我的家，中国的汉中，所以他和我妈妈的身材是一样的，所以可能我妈妈是女强人吧，你知道，那个地方和四川比较接近，所以那边的女人是特别厉害的，这第三个是知识，因为有知识的人他比较理性，比较乐观，比较有涵养，同一件事情处理的方法不一样。第四个我写的是爱 love， 最后一个我写的是喜欢中国。
So you love China, right?
对。
Yeah, I like China a lot. There are, of course, aspects I like about China and aspects I also don't like about China. Mm-hmm. But most of all, I've had a very good experience here. Mm-hmm. And of course, I love Jackie, and that also helps me, love China, love this country, feel more interested in learning more about it.
So, could you share some strategies in order to overcome or to adjust the cultural differences, right? When you talking or do something together, you will face some challenges like cultural differences, right? Because you're from Western culture, and Jackie is a Chinese though, so he must have this Eastern culture.
Sure,
how do you guys to adjust?
Cultural differences can pose a challenge to a relationship, but I think with a lot of patience, any differences can be resolved. And of course, communication is the key. You also need to communicate, even though it might sometimes be a little bit hard because of the language differences. You still need to communicate. So I think that's also very, very important. Let me see what else. Try to make an effort to learn your partner's language might also help you bridge cultural differences. Because if you learn the language of a different culture, you can also help understand a different culture better. Mm-hmm. And also accepting differences sometimes, understanding that Chinese culture is very different, for example, from American culture. And, just sometimes letting him do things his way, and then, letting me do things my way. For example, washing clothes. We have a washing machine here. Most households in China don't have dryers, But I do like to use my washing machine a lot. And I told Jackie, how about, do you want to use the washing machine as well to wash your clothes? How about if we wash them together? He said, no. I don't like to use the washing machine. Even though I taught him how to use it, he does not want to use it. He insists on washing his own clothes by hand because he's used to that from, his home out in near Xi'an, a small city where many households don't have washing machines. And that's also how he washed his clothes as a soldier. So I let him wash his clothes by hand. I wash my clothes in the machine, and then we dry them out together in the sunshine here in the Hutong. So I think it's also about, tolerance and also compromise.
Yes.
So it works well for us.
Good to know that. Then you guys, I think you two love each other very much, right? Am I right?
I mean, definitely. Yeah. We do, without going into detail, we've had a lot of, it's not been easy to to build a life together because, we come from two different cultures and countries. We've had a lot of obstacles we had to overcome, but I think with a lot of patience and goodwill, many things are possible.
So you guys stayed together, have stayed together for almost 6-7 years? Or
let me see, about 5 years.
5 years? So have you married? Have you guys get married?
We're not married yet. I like to take things a little bit slowly due to my personal experiences. Because I used to be married before, and as a divorced person, it's, you have some inner obstacles you have to overcome first. So I would like to take things slowly. And Jackie, he's never been married before, but he's very tolerant. He say, okay, when you're ready to get married, we can get ready, to get married and so on. So I think that's just fine. And I'm, I am envisioning a future for us as well, and so is he. When the time is right. And but I want to do it right this time around.
Yeah. So Jackie, 你觉得 Tamara 是骨子里是一个东方人还是一个西方
人？东方人，我经常说他是中国人。
为什么呢？从哪个
还好我当年去过广东广州那个大学里面做服务保卫工作，因为你知道有很多留学生啊。我跟他们打招呼，我说 hello thank you sir see you sir。有时候跟他们讲话就是那种感觉，我说原来外国人是这样的感觉。在广东的时候，就是服务工作的原因，然后碰到了很多。然后现在又接触他们了，当然他给我的感觉和广东感觉那些外国人感觉不一样。然后他比较安静，他刚好长得像我妈妈的身材，真的很。就我妈妈的，就是也是这个个子，也是这个瘦的感觉。所以他和一般外国人不一样。所以你看他是外国人，我说他是中国人。
Yeah, and I think Jackie told you his father said, his father doesn't really know what to do with Jackie because he's kind of different from mainstream Chinese. Well, my father used to say the same thing about me. He said, well, Tammy, you're just doing things differently anyway. You're different from other people. Just, do your own project. You're an adult now, you make your own decisions. So, I mean, in a sense, of course, we fit into mainstream society, but in a sense, we also do our own thing, and so I think that's kind of what sets us apart from many couples. We respect society. We want to fit in to a certain extent, but we also want to do our own thing. We don't want to succumb too much to social pressures.
Yeah. I want to ask that, what do you think that Jackie's life is a usual life or unusual, like so far?
I think in Chinese terms, it is pretty unusual. In maybe American terms, it might be more acceptable. In America, it's more live and let live. You have more freedom in society. People are more tolerant of alternative lifestyles. Your parents often, say, okay, son or daughter, if you're happy, just do as you please. But in Chinese society, even if you're grown up, if you don't conform to society, there might be friction between parents and their children. So as Jackie also told you at the beginning, his parents were not quite as supportive of him and his acting career, which is of course not as stable as remaining in the army, for example, or working as a security guard or having another, full-time stable job. But now they've become more accepted. And also, to be honest with you, I mean, how many people would accept his kind of, I wouldn't say it's not a hippie lifestyle, but more like a migrant lifestyle, not renting a little apartment or a bed somewhere and then using that as your base and looking for actual jobs. So as he said, he actually spent the night sometimes in McDonald's or KFC or in a internet bar to tide him over until he found his next acting gig. So that takes a lot of, I would say, persistence maybe, and also guts. But I think because he has such a passion for the acting industry, I think it's okay. He accepted that kind of lifestyle. And now I must say, since we're together, we have a more stable lifestyle. We're living here in an old Hutong house. So things for him have gotten, I would say, better. And I think he's also happy, to be a little bit more settled down at this point.
Yeah. And also, and the difference between the culture, right? Like Western is kind of individualism, and the Chinese society is collectivism. So all people are doing the same thing, but if one person doing something special, they may look you're different. So Chinese people kind of afraid of differences. Kind of they are afraid to do something special. So Jackie is a special one, special Chinese, I think.
Right. I think he is pretty unusual. The reason I think many Chinese people want to conform is because they're afraid of losing face. They're afraid of being different. They're afraid of being perceived as a failure or not as successful in many ways. But I like the fact that Jackie is self-confident. He's not afraid of living the life that he wants to lead, to live life on his own terms. And same thing at this point. I must say it's also been a little bit hard for me not to lead a more conventional lifestyle. When I look at my former classmates, for example, or maybe some of my coworkers, former coworkers or present coworkers, sometimes, honestly, I also don't know what they think of us, but it doesn't matter that much to me anymore. I think as long as we have, smooth relationships, working relationships, friendly relationships, it's okay. You have a freedom to live life more or less as you want, and we will just do our thing. I'm very happy with our current life. I support Jack in his acting career. If he has acting stints, I like to go along. I like to help him with his auditions, practice his scripts. It has even gotten so far that once I have some spare time, which is not often because I work full time at Xinhua, but if I do have a day off or two, if there's an opportunity, I also like to have an acting gig. I never thought I would get interested in this kind of business, but I actually did, So I also had one or two acting stints so far, and I'm also open to more in the future if the opportunity arises. So it's been quite an adventure, and I like that. I have more appreciation now for the acting industry because I saw how much hard work goes into it, how much time. It's incredible how much time it really makes to make only 1 minute worth of a movie. It's incredible. So it is actually a kind of art form that also requires a lot of patience and a lot of imagination. And I like it. It's a three-dimensional art form as opposed to writing, which is kind of my industry, writing, editing, which is more two-dimensional. So, yeah. So this is kind of our life here in Beijing.
And Jackie 非常有耐心哈，你在
Yes.
Tamara 这样讲，他就一直在旁边听着，对，很有 patience。
必须的。
必须。
对。
这个要喝茶吗？
哦不，你喝吧，你喝。对。
你喜欢喝茶？你们平常就是饮料都是喝茶吗？也不喝什么？
我挺喜欢喝茶，但是我也非常喜欢喝星巴克咖啡，所以 Jensen 他也喜欢喝咖啡，我们都喜欢。
你们以后就是对于未来有什么样的想法吗？
未来 future，Jackie 你说吧。
未来。
对。
未来我觉得我们两人这个年龄啊，刚好是做事的年龄，所以我的梦想就是dream 啊，我的梦想是 moving 啊 moving，我知道 做 movie 的话，不是以我的意志去控制他那个东西，导演面试上我了，我才能去，不能面试我是不能去的，不像做生意对吧？如果做生意的话，等会儿出门，明天开几个会，这自己可以安排，咱们可以组织人，但是 movie 的话是要让投资方挑我们是商品，所以但是我们有这个信心，有那种永不放弃的信心，所以我的热情啊，我的坚持啊，始终在北京，现在在北京，现在还是在 movie 上。当然我也希望他现在非常非常支持我。我们两个可能两个人工作不一样，但是心在一起都 OK 了。希望我的演员事业越来越好。只要明天比今天好就行，只要自己再努力一点。
这个挺好的。